How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the LAIR. And today we're back in historic best of one. I call this one Regulator, but before we get into it, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. Also, don't forget, if you're going to be a new follower or subscriber on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, once you've done so, just reach out to me in the chat of the comments and say something like, hey, I just subscribed or followed, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. So very excited to be able to offer that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into it. So on the 1-drops, we have 2 copies of Shock. At instant speed, Shock deals 2 damage to any target. On the 2-drops, we have 3 copies of Chandra's Regulator. Whenever you activate a loyalty ability of a Chandra Planeswalker, you may pay 1. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy, and then we can pay 1 and tap it, discard a mountain or a red card, and draw a card. Running the full play set of Chandra's Triumph. At instant speed, it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and if we control a Chandra's planeswalker, it deals 5 damage instead. Running 3 copies of Heart of Kiran. It's a 4/4 with flying and vigilance that we can crew for 3, or we may remove a loyalty counter from a planeswalker we control rather than pay Heart of Kiran's crew cost. Have 3 copies of Mazemind Tome. It's an artifact, and we can tap it, put a page counter on it, and scry 1, or we can pay 2, tap it, and put a page counter on it, and draw a card. And when there are 4 or more page counters on it, we can exile it and gain 4 life. Running the full play set of Mind Stone, another artifact that we can tap for colorless mana, or we can pay 1, tap it, and sacrifice it and draw a card. Running 3 copies of Shatterskull Smashing. This is a module dual land. Can either enter the battlefield as a red source of mana if we pay 3, or it comes into play tapped, or we can play it for its sorcery side, which deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, Shatterskull Smashing deals twice X damage divided as you choose among them instead. Onto the 3-drops, we have the 3 copies of Chandra, Acolyte of the Flame. She comes in at 4 loyalty, and her first ability for 0, put a loyalty counter on each red planeswalker you control. And then her second 0 ability, create 2 1/1 red elemental creature tokens. They gain haste, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. And then her -2, we may cast a target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost 3 or less from our graveyard. If that spell would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Onto the 4-drops, we have 2 copies of Chandra, Novice, Pyromancer. She comes in at 5 loyalty. Her +1 ability says elementals you control get +2/+0 until the end of turn. Her her -1 is add 2 red mana. And then her -2 is Chandra Novice Pyromancer deals 2 damage to any target. Running 2 copies of Chandra Fire Artisan. She comes in at 4 loyalty, and her static ability says whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra Fire Artisan, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker, and we can plus her and exile the top card of our library you may play it this turn. And her -7, exile the top 7 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. Running 1 copy of Chandra, Torch of Defiance. She comes in at 4 loyalty. Her first +1 ability says exile the top card of your library. You may cast that card. If you don't, Chandra, Torch of Defiance deals 2 damage to each opponent. And her second +1 ability is add 2 red mana. Her -3 is Chandra, Torch of Defiance deals 4 damage to target creature. And her -7 is you get an emblem. Whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to any target. We're running 3 copies of Storm's Wrath at sorcery speed. Storm's Wrath deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Excuse me. On the 5-drops, we have 2 copies of Sarkhan the Masterless. He comes in at 5 loyalty, and his ability says whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. We can plus him, and until the end of turn, each planeswalker we control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature and gains flying. And his -3 is create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. And then finally at the top end, we have 2 copies of Chandra, Awakened Inferno. She comes in at 6 loyalty. She cannot be countered. Her +2 says each opponent gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 1 damage to you. Her -3 says Chandra, Awakened Inferno deals 3 damage to each non-elemental creature. And then her -X Chandra Awakened Inferno deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. If permanent dealt damage this way would die. This turn, exile it instead. Let's briefly talk about the mana base. We have 15 mountains, the full play set of Interplanar Beacon, 3 copies of Karn's Bastion, and 1 copy of Mobilized District. So what is this deck about? This is a mono-red Chandra tribal control list. Basically, we want to slam a Chandra's Regulator early. That helps amplify all of our Chandra Planeswalkers' loyalty abilities. And then we have just a bunch of burn spells. Heart of Kiran synergizes so well with the Planeswalkers so that we can deal damage, be aggressive, but also be defensive if we absolutely need to. Mazemind Tome is just an amazing card. It helps us scry, draw cards, gain life, and stabilize. Mind Stone is our ramp card. Also helps us draw cards in the mid to late game. Shatterskull Smashing, another must. We have a pretty high curve, so we are interested in running more than obviously 23 lands, but this can also be a spell if we absolutely need to. Other than that, we have all of our Chandras. We have Chandra Fire Artisan and Chandra Torch of Defiance to help us, pull some card advantage. And then Storm's Wrath is another board state or board control spell. Since we are playing best of 1, I would assume we're going to be playing more aggro lists. Sarkhan can help us finish the games if we draw him late, make all of our Chandras turn into 4/4 flying dragons, and then of course Chandra Awakened Inferno, 1 or 2 turns on the board can help us really take down the enemy. That's basically the list. We have a 2.8 converted mana cost, running 0 creatures, 12 planeswalkers, and 23 lands. However, with our Shatterskull Smashing and our Mind Stone, that puts us at 30 lands technically. So yeah, that's the deck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's hop into it. Let's see how we do. We're going to be playing this in Historic Ranks. Excuse me. Gashad. Okay, so we have a 2-laner here. We do have 2 Mazeminds. No early interaction. I guess we'll keep this. We have the Mazemind. That is the best we can do, right? Okay. Blue-white. Kashad. Kashad. There he is. Fabled Passage. And blue-white. Let's drop this Mazemind. If we could just draw some lands, we'd be pretty good. Kashad. Set. Looking for a land. That's a land, sure.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. With thoughtfulness before action.
Absorb, sure. So we have a 40% chance to draw a land. Hopefully we draw one. Ooh, Teferi. Land? Perfect. So, let's start off with the least important Chandra Novice Pyromancer. Sure. So she's shut down now. He will play Teferi, which is annoying, but...
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal art. Ideas like seconds.
They have wishes, sure. Another land is nice. So let's play Sarkhan here, I guess. Let's create a dragon.
Rage. Behold!
Pass. Assuming he's also running board wipes. If he's in Azorius, he could also have time wipe, which returns a creature card from his from the battlefield to his hand. Azorius control usually runs Dream Trawler, usually, for life gain and card draw.
Love
Okay.
a good puzzle.
So next turn you can phase out our dragon. Ixalan's Binding. Sure. On Sarkhan. Sure.
There is no peace in defeat.
And proliferate golf out. Interesting. So let's try again. We're okay on lands. Now we're looking for some type of removal. So I think what we'll do here is we'll force the action for him to phase, and then we'll use Storm's Wrath and kill them both. Oh yeah? Sure.
Think fast. Our time's getting short. Time's up.
Overwhelming.
Okay, Teferi, that's the one we don't like.
I'm not going to sit this way.
I don't think we need any more land.
No time for a break.
Okay, so this is like a Teferi proliferate Azorius control. And we draw another land anyways. Play you. Plus you.
Yup, you're going down.
Play you.
Hey, don't start any fires without me. Say hi to my
Elementals.
fiery friends.
Smack Teferi. Just want to keep him down as low as possible. Opponent seems to be on this contentious plan, which proliferates everything, so could work for us. He is running Ixalan's Binding, though, as well. Could be running Gideon's Intervention. Sure.
We need to move quickly.
Okay. Could... Shit, he could be running Deputy of Detention. He could be running Skyclave Apparition. Ixalan's Binding, sure. On Chandra... Really? Interesting.
Next time, you're toast.
There's Ageless Insight. Okay. Chandra's Triumph is nice. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you gotta die. Sorry.
This is hardly my worst.
Oh,
let's go ahead and
it's
play
you
you.
burning. When people start
Let's
screaming,
you.
let's light it up.
Let's play you. Just add 2.
Today's
fine.
my lucky day.
And it is what it is. Okay.
It's just gonna be bad for you.
Let's proliferate. Submit. Let's ultimate her.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Should be pretty good. Whenever we cast a spell, any spell. So, you can't get rid of emblems. Assuming he's drawing some type of I'm sorry, he's searching for some type of draw mechanic. Pretty cool combo, though. He's running like probably like 3 or 4 copies of each of the Teferis that are not banned, with the Teferi's Ageless Insight and Oath of Teferi. Into the story. Yep. Wow. Let's just do this. Yep. 7 damage to the face.
Oh,
Okay.
it's you burning.
Let's play you. Start off with the shock. Start off with the Kiran. Start off with Fine Stone. Got him. Get it. I don't really like playing control unless it's spicy, you know? Like, yeah, Zora's control. It's not really draw more threats. I like to control with the jank, you know? Like some on a Red Chandra tribal. Alright. It's a beautiful thing. Let's keep it going. Alright, this looks like an amazing hand. We have 3 lands. Chandra's Regulator. We have a Chandra Planeswalker. We're definitely going to keep this. Most definitely. Ziller Kai. Sure. Ziller Kai. Ziller Kai, my man. Ziller Kai. Well, we will keep. Ooh. It's kind of like a broke back Once Upon a Time. Oh yeah, it's ramping hard for something. So if this is Jun's Sacrifice, Golgari Sacrifice? Not sure here. Straight Golgari Sacrifice. So no... Okay, there's no Witch's Oven. Is this an Ugin deck? Well... So I think we do this. Yep. You want to sack the cat? That's fine, but that's still just 1 damage. Yes, sir.
Anyone need a fire started? No? Too bad. Don't worry. I brought company.
That's fine. That is fine, sir. Ziller Kai. Okay. Nope.
Ugh, training is so hard.
Main deck eliminate. That's good to know. Sure. Yeah. Let's just force it. Now we can regulate.
Happy as a hellion to start some fires.
Yes, sir, we will.
Oh, there's no way. These little guys are great.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yes, sir, that is 1 damage. Never seen a cat without Mayhem Devil, right? You don't usually see like a Golgari sacrifice mechanic. Maybe it's like Golgari food? Torment of Hellfire. Well, 3. We'll discard a card for sure. Yep. We'll use 3 life and lose 3 life. Cool. Hopefully this is a good card. He doesn't even attack. I love it. Yeah, I mean, sorry, dude.
Let us fight.
I'm kind of tempted to just make a dragon. I think that's the play, really.
Your end has arrived.
And yeah, we'll just let's put a loyalty counter.
We can do this together.
Yep. I mean, yeah, it's 1 damage, man. This Heart of Kiran's gonna be real nice. Skewed Swarm. Get that shit out of here, man. Oh, beautiful. So let's do this. It's plus. Yeah.
Demands
Okay.
power.
Let's put a loyalty counter. Okay. 5 and 4. Let's smack the face. I guess I should have done Chandra's first. Yep. Yeah, let's play Heart of Kiran. A little bit of added protection here. End turn. Sure. Sure. They don't have, I'm gonna love this shit. Nice. Apparently in the new update, they limited the amount of scutes you can get per game to 250. So hopefully that will speed up this
I am
matchup.
not happy
This
right
poor
now.
guy. He's gonna be hating life. Yeah.
Listen to them roar. Come on.
Yeah, you're done. Escape shift. Not really sure what that was all about. Yeah, thanks. Cool. Got him. Alright, let's hop into another one. Yeah, we were about to shut the shit down with that Storm's Wrath. Kill every single one of them insects, right? Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Just gonna run to the restroom real quick, pardon me. Love me? Alright, beautiful. And acquisitions expert. Alright, let's hop into one more. Let's do it. Let's keep it going, my friends. Morielian. Alright, so we got a 2-lander here. We got a Shock. Chandra's. Heart of Kiran. Looks beautiful. Let's play the mountain first. We'll pass. If we don't draw a land next turn, we do, so that's good. Let's get the Mazemind out. Looking for a Planeswalker. No pressure from the opponent as of right now. It's got one of those cool Godzilla sleeves or whatever. Alright, we'll scry it up. I think we need any more land at the moment. We're looking for a Planeswalker. Just draw another one. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and play out Kiran now. We'll pass. Hold up the Shock. See if they want to play like an Elemental or a Lotus Cobra or something. Definitely looks like some type of creature deck. Alright, still looking for a Planeswalker. Maybe. It's not a Planeswalker, sure. Yeah. Just pass here. Ugh. God. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be truthful. Let's put out another one. Let's see if we get a counter spell. Cool. Shocked in there. But he didn't play anything, so that must tell me he has counter spells? Nope. But now, do the double scry. Give me a land. Or Jesus, man. Can we draw? Okay. That's something. Storm's Wrath. I guess. Place Shatterskull tapped. Pass. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't quit. No! So it must have been Timur Elementals. Let's hop into another one. Deck's so fun. Working on a 2 decks I'm working on right now: Mardu Vehicles, Historic, and also either Mono White or Boros Prison Style, Historic. Unfortunately, you're going to see me playing more Historic because obviously it lets me use all my cards, where in Standard I can only use certain amounts. So that's the reason behind that. Also, I'm waiting for my Christmas gift from my wife. Going to be adding some new cards to the collection, some gems and whatnot. Going to keep us going for the drafts and stuff for Kaldheim, which I'm very excited for. I think the spoilers should start at the end of this month or early next month, since the set comes out, I believe, on the 18th of January. So, alright, so we got a 3-lander here. We have a Mind Stone, we have a Chandra's, we have a Shatterskull, we have a Chandra Awakened Inferno. We'll keep this. Opponent has a Tranquil Grove. I don't know if we're going to need 2 Shatterskulls, so we'll have this enter tap. Okay, let's see if we can resolve this Regulator. We do. Beautiful. Pancakes? Sure. Alright, let's play out this Mind Stone here. Got the Kiran. Okay. No counter spells, so maybe this is Azorius Flyers. So this will be Thirst for Meaning. Sure. So let's Chandra's.
Anyone need a match? No.
Let's plus times 2.
Go get him.
We
There's
will
you.
remove from y'all.
I thought this was a sparring match.
Smack the face for a lot. Sure. Okay, opponent has to deal with our board and they has to deal with our cards. So he takes Chandra. Sure.
Just Ian's walk it off, Chandra.
I think this one, 3, 4. We will pay 3 for this. Go ahead and play out the big Chandra.
I know who I am.
Let's
And
plus
no
it
one
up.
is telling me what to do. Hope it's not too hot
Let's
for you.
minus.
Flames
Minus.
fire here.
Smack the face. Sure. Probably more enchantment removal, yeah. Sure. It's fine. You're on the clock now, so 3. Let's Mazemind. And let's Regulate. Just draw another land, that's fine. Pass. That's slow, impending death. Pancakes. Pancakes? So he's using Archnasal to search for his enchantment removal, sure. Ooh. Korea. Korea best the sea gods. Within all that glitters. I'm good on that. Don't be too greedy. Don't get too greedy on me now. Don't need another Mazemind. Looking for any Chandra Planeswalker. That's not gonna do it. Yeah. Tick. 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 Sure. Fortunately, it looks like we're getting Magic the Gathering this hand, my friends. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Sure. Don't need any more land, please. 4, 5, 6. Is that our top end? I believe it is. So I think we can comfortably sack the Mind Stone now. Another Chandra's Regulator. Over to you. That's something.
Let's do this. Let's light it up. There's no problem fire can't solve.
Ugh, disgusting. We're still gonna remove this. Smack the face. Gear 4/4. We go in because we have multiple Kirans. Sure. Do you? Sure. Pass. Tap all non-land permanents. Yeah, let's cry first then. We do not need. Sure. If he deals damage to me, then we will. Sure. Still an exciting matchup though. Sacrifice 3, 4, 5. Draw 3 cards. Sure. Interesting. As long as your turn souls you one less attack. Okay, sure. And going face. Sure. Love to draw into a Storm's Wrath. Still get the plus here. I think we'll decline.
It's just gonna be bad for you.
Got us. Alright, I believe that was 2 and 3. Not bad. Not bad. I still love this deck. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you're going to be new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. Also, don't forget, if you're going to be a new follower or subscriber on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, once you've done so, just reach out to me in the chat of the comments and say something like, hey, I just followed or subscribed, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. Other than that, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.